applied to study English at Oxford because the course is very broad. That like you cover like a really kind of wide range of literature, which I thought was really exciting, and it is like one of the leading world universities in literature. And I wanted to study somewhere where there'd be like leading academics and like loads of like new interesting things. So yeah.
I chose to study history and English. I don't know. So they were my two favourite subjects at A level, and I knew I wanted to do English. And everybody from my teachers to my parents to my nan was telling me that you shouldn't try and do joint honours. It'll just make getting in so much harder. Um, and I'm quite proud of myself for kind of sticking to my guns, because I knew that while you can make English historical and talk about context and stuff behind the lit, there was all this stuff I wouldn't get to do otherwise, and I love it because I can kind of pick. It's like a chocolate box. I pick the modules I want to do from both, and I don't have to do any of the really boring stuff. In terms of the workload, there are upsides and downsides to joint honours. It can be quite poorly organised because you've got two separate departments that might not communicate. I'd say this is something Balliol have been really good at, is I have always, way ahead of time, been able to meet with tutors and maybe shift modules around so it's never too imbalanced.
So my kind of daily work day would be go to a lecture, maybe two on a good day, and then like do a bit of reading. It's very independent doing English, especially here. So there's like a tutorial every now and then, but a lot of time will be like reading, like either at home or in libraries.
Um, so on a normal week, I try and go to a couple of lectures. Ideally, you try and go to more, but inevitably you have moments where it's like 9:55, you're still in bed, the lecture's at 10. You start to question how necessary it might be. And then contact hours, I'll have like this term, for example, I've had like a class every Tuesday for English, a tutorial every Thursday, and then another class on the Friday. So what's that? Four contact hours.
To do an essay, it takes me about it can vary from essay to essay and how many you have in a week. I say like a couple of days. Actually writing it is like a few hours if you prepare well enough. My favourite thing about English is that I think it's so broad and there's like so much you can learn from it and engage within it. Especially like coming up to like the end of second year, the beginning of third year, you can like really pick out what your specific interests are in like within English, and it's like so just kind of expansive, unlimited.
I would say the choice, I think, and also it's quite fun doing a degree that there's not so many of you. So I know everyone who does it across the uni, and there's really brilliant solidarity. And I've met some amazing people at other colleges just through that alone. Really brilliant people. That's what I'd say. Choice.
I train as a peer supporter, so I have like a welfare role within the JCR, and I go out a bit every now and then. I don't do any sports. What else do I do?
I help run the bar here at Balliol, outside of my degree, and then apart from that, I would say drama-y stuff. I directed a play this term in Balliol's theatre, the Pilch, and we are going to direct. We're going to put on another play next term at a bigger theatre in Oxford, the O'Reilly, and it's going to be amazing. It's really exciting. I can't wait.
I picked Balliol because I wanted to go to an old college, and because Graham Greene went here, and I really liked him. He's like my favourite author. Everything about Balliol is, I think it's like such a good size of place because there's like a lot of people, so you like find your like own kind of like intimate friendship groups, but because like it's a kind of size where everyone also knows everyone, there's like you have that kind of intimacy, but also like you can form your own friendship groups, so it's not too small. Yeah, I think there's like a really strong community of women in Balliol. It's like a big and good part of being here, I think. Like there's like just like a really strong sense of like community among women, and like a lot of times like there's just like a really strong sense of support, I would say, which is like really positive.
Maybe this is a weird answer to give in terms of favourite thing about Balliol. I think it's a really brilliant size, not just in terms of like the number of people, but that too, because it means you can just about know everybody in all the years. But like geographically, it's just the right size, because you walking in, you will always run into someone. It's not like this big, enormous kind of country house college where you feel scared walking across the lawns because they're so imposing. It's like you will always bump into someone. Just today, like, I'm not in college for any good reason. I just cycled in to say hi to people because I knew people would be about. So that would be my answer. Well, please go for it, because I think way too many people switch that off too early, and it is daunting, the interviews and stuff. I appreciate, but I don't know. It's an amazing place, and there's so obviously it's tough academically, but there are so many systems in place to help, and so many amazing people that I've never felt alone here, which is, I think, an amazing thing to say. That there's always help there should you need it.